We are live, we are live. Yes, people. Yeah. Wait for some people to log in. Yes, people, I know it's been a long time, you know what I mean, since I did a live, but, certain things, it's been busy, 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 busy. So what's going on, people? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to another episode, people. Welcome to another episode. Yeah. Yeah. Been a long time, people. Been a long time. If you can hear me, you can hear my volume is good. Been a busy week too, people. Been a busy week. What's going on? What's going on, people? Yeah. You guys seen the topic, what I'm going to talk about tonight, right? Yeah. You guys see the topic. Before we get into that, people, check this out. I went by Shorty's today. Shorty restaurant. I mean, September 23rd, I think that's next Saturday coming up. They're having a celebrating 25 years, you know what I mean, from 10 a.m. until free giveaway live music. You know what I mean? They have a lot of stuff on the menu, you know what I mean? Jerk chicken, you know what I mean? All type of stuff there, roti, Escobis fish, you know what I mean? Pylori, doubles, you know what I mean? People is going to be at 65 Victory Boulevard, that Shorty restaurant. 65 Victory Boulevard, Staten Island, New York. You know what I mean? And just to show the appreciation for the community, they're gonna have a little something on the 23rd of September, people. Yeah. Yeah. So what's going on, people? What's going on? Yeah. Everybody be hearing the news. What's going on in Jamaica, right? I know. We have that dancehall artist, you know what I mean, Medikk, still missing, people, still missing since August 24th. Yeah, August 24th, she's still missing, people, you know what I mean. I don't know what's going on out there, but it's not a good look for Jamaica right now. Like the government, that's another thing. It's a lot of corruption out there, people. A lot of corruption in the government too. You know what I mean? You have a young lady missing since August 24th, and it seems like they're not doing anything about it. You know what I mean? Yeah. And everybody know how Jamaica is. I mean, Jamaica right now it's in a bad situation right now, people. You know what I mean? We're gonna speak about that a little bit later, people. We're gonna speak about it's like four different things that affecting Jamaica right now, and especially with the government, people. You know, that's what we're gonna speak about a little bit later on. You know what I mean? But before we get into that subject, you know, what I mean, we're gonna speak about this young lady that been missing since August 24th. You know what I mean? It's a shame that. I mean, I checked today, man. I didn't see any update. I didn't see any updates. So people, listen. You know what I mean? Once you come in, you know, please press that like button. You know what I mean? And so the video could go out in the algorithm, people. In the algorithm. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining me. Another episode, people. So everything go. Yeah. So people, let's get into this story right now. You know what I mean, this is going on in Jamaica right now. the family of Stephany Williams. That's the young lady that's missing. And people, I have some issues, with what's going on right now, but I will get into that. The family of Stephany Williams, otherwise called Medikk, is offering a $1 million reward for any information that can assist in the investigation into her disappearance, people. A lot of people saying is the Jamaican government doing enough to trying to find this young lady? Is the police department doing enough? Which that's another situation again. Another issue. And with the police department out there, these people, they don't care. With the government, that's another thing we get into later. So the family of Stephany Williams, is offering $1 million reward for any information, to assist in this investigation, to, hopefully, they, find this lady. But people, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Williams, who is of Mayfair Red Hill Road in St. Andrew, was reported missing on Thursday, August 24th. And she's still missing, people to the end. I checked. Today is the 15th of September. 16th of September. So it's going on almost a month since this young lady is missing, and so far, to my knowledge, I checked earlier. There is no updated information on her, people. About this story right here. But I have some situation here. Some situation in these. But people, okay, let me finish it, because there's a lot of things that especially the description of this young lady don't even match, because people, these young ladies these days, I have nothing against anyone wearing makeup, but you gotta understand the pictures that they putting out there of this young lady, Stephany Williams. It's the picture. It's anybody to locate this lady, and the description of this young lady is not even accurate. It's not even accurate. It's not accurate, people, because this young lady that they're describing is not a young lady that, pictures that I could, I do. If you see the picture that I put there, people, the thumbnail, of her, I that's the only picture that I believe that could give a good, overall, of her features, and capture how her body, how they just playing, and it's not even what in the picture and what they're saying. It don't even match, people. Don't even match. She is brown skin complexion, slim built, people, and about 169 centimeters, 5 feet, 7 inches tall. People, the description of this young lady, number one, I don't see where she's tent built, people. She's not tent built. Number one, that's not a good description of that young lady they're giving. And so this is the best picture. I think this is, I pull up this picture, I think it was on Instagram or something like that. I did some research and I pulled it up. So people, this is a picture of this young lady that's missing in Jamaica, Stephany Williams. So if anyone know anything about her or the whereabouts, they seen her somewhere, people, this is a recently picture of her. Recently, I don't know if you ever see it. This is a recently picture of her. And to me, she's not no slim built, people. She's not slim built. So I don't know, maybe, there's older pictures that she, slim built, but I believe this is a recently picture that we could show this young lady. She's not slim built, yes, she's, of complexion, brown complexion, yes, but the overall description that they're giving to her, people, is not a good description. So, and that's the problem, and like I said, I don't have no issue with females wearing, makeup, but You gotta understand, this young lady is missing almost going on a month since August 24th. Today's September 16th, almost a month. And the description that they're putting up is not a good one, people. But I'm gonna continue to read. She is of brown complexion, slim built, about 169 centimeters feet. Report from the Compton Spring Police that Williams left home sometime the afternoon of August 24th and have not been seen since. At the time, she was wearing a black blouse, black tights, and a pair of black shoes. All attempts to contact her have failed. So the phone, no one know where she is. But But according to the so here these people. Anyone with any information about Stephany Williams is asked to contact the Compton Spring Police at 876-924-1421. That's 876-924-1421. Again, 876-924-1421. Or the 911 police emergency number for nearest police station. That's in Jamaica, people. So anyone have any information about this young lady whereabouts, if they've seen her, please reach out to that number. Again, the number is 876-924-1421. That's 876-924-1421, people. So if you have any information anywhere about this young lady, you need to do the right thing, because people, this lady, young lady, her mom be coming on radio and shows and calling different online platforms. Also, if you have if you have any other information, please contact the police in Jamaica, contact somebody there, or call 911 in Jamaica, or give them the information. But I believe the description of this young lady need to be updated. I think what they're doing, it's not a good picture and description of this young lady. She's not of slim built, people. She's not of slim built. And people, listen, if you're in this chat, press the like button, people. Press the like button. Press the like button. Press all, 5 people in here, press the like button, people. So, these are the things that, we have to deal in Jamaica, people. And guess what happened? It's a problem now. They have to deal with the Jamaica police department, which is one of the worst in the world. These people are lazy. This police department, they're lazy. They're corrupt. They take money from people. You're driving, they pull you over. You got to give them a couple $1 million and this and that and this and that. And I know the government putting more strain on the people. Guess what the strain they put on the people? They came out the other day talking about the people have to pay $14 million a month to give back to Usain Bolt and all these people that scamming out of $10 million. Come on now, how you gonna put that pressure on Jamaican people now? Come on now. Come on, what's going on? That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. So before we go to that subject, let's continue with this Medikk missing since August 24th. People, again, if anyone have information, you need to go give that information to the Jamaican police so they could find this young lady. But we don't, it's not looking good, people. Like I said, I have some issues with the description that they, give to, about this young lady. She's not thin built, she's a thick person. They need to upgrade that information. And the people, I don't know if the family in Jamaica, you need to, see, that's the problem. I don't even know if they have an up-to-date picture of this young lady, because, imagine someone get kidnapped, or, you're missing, if you're going on these weeks and weeks, and you leave your house all dressed up and looking good and going out in the street and have makeup, you're not going to look like that, no. Even if somebody's seeing you in public, it's like they don't know you, because they're looking at a totally different person. And it's, you know what I mean, it's a very, you know, tough and difficult place to be in as a mother or a parent right now, knowing that your daughter is missing and you're not getting no information from the police, nothing, because the police, you know, they take their time to do everything. They don't, they think it's not a importance, people, because the government is so corrupt. You know what I mean? The police out there is so corrupt. But again, I think the parents need to update a good picture of this young lady. You know what I mean? So they could put it on social media, and you know what I mean. I'm gonna post a picture on my social media too, people. You know what I mean? And you know, anyone watching this live broadcast, listen. If you know anyone that knows someone in Jamaica, you know, talk about it. That's the only way that, you know, we could, you know, trying to find this girl. We have to speak about it. You know, speak about it. You tell one person, just another person, so forth and so forth. You know, we never know. That's how the word get out. Someone might see something, hear something, or even know something. You know, yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, again, you know what I mean. Then you know, the funny thing, no, the other day you hearing all these, when Chris Brown came to Jamaica, right? That's another thing. That's another issue. Oh, and even some celebrities, you know, got on the bandwagon talking about, oh, Chris Brown came to Jamaica and this and performed and this and that and this and that and this and that, and you know what I mean, and talking about he brought demons. Listen, he brought demons to Jamaica and this and that. Oh, people, stop it. Listen, all these people come on social media. I never hear them get any good message about what God is doing. So everything that God showed them is negative. Come on now, that come on now. Hot feel good week. Everything was hot. People coming online, making video and this and that and that and that and that. I know, you know, the most important thing where these people supposed to be coming online and making videos, that, you know, you have a young lady or this that missing. You know what I mean? I heard there's a lot of story behind it, but that's not a there people. I'm not here to speak about her, you know, personal life. No, you know, we're here to speak about a human being, you know, most likely probably got abducted, you know, kidnapped, however you want to put it, however you want to call it. You know what I mean? And yeah, oh, I think my speaker, all right, yes, it went back on. Yeah, so, you know, these are the things that we have to speak about, people. You know what I mean? We have to speak about these things. We have to speak about these things, yeah. Yeah, so, you know what I mean? How right, they're talking about, oh, Chris Brown came to Jamaica and let out a whole bunch of demons and this and that. So let me tell you now. So if Chris Brown came to Jamaica and let out all these demons, so you trying to tell me there was no demon in Jamaica before Chris Brown came? There was no murder. There was no kidnapping. There was no rape. There was none of that. All of that occurred way before Chris Brown came to Jamaica. So I don't know what these people talking about. You know what I mean? I don't know what these people talking about. But hear this now. This is the thing here with the government and the police department. No. There is some major issue in Jamaica when it comes down to crime. I'm talking about violent crimes, home invasion. That's a thing I just don't understand, how a country could allow people to run up in other people's houses. And it's not say it's not say how the government, because it's the government, is they the one doing it. It's the government doing it. And you know, with the police now, you know what I mean, they don't respond to crime, especially, you know, crime that they know that they're supposed to do their job, especially for murder, rape, home invasions. You know what I mean? Another one You know what I mean? Home invasion, not just criminals, police doing that too. Especially when they do traffic stop. The person that they pulled over have to pay them, have to pay them money. And the sad thing about it is not say it is being done under the table. Everyone know about it. You know what I mean? It's a well-known thing. It's not a makeup story. It's a well-known thing that's how they have to operate. They have to operate in that type of environment out there, because that's how it is, because the government is corrupt, especially the police department. They corrupt. So when you have corruption, you don't have no type, you don't have no law, you don't have no order, you don't have nothing, because these people they don't care. And armed robbery, sexual assault, you know what I mean, homicide are common. The murder rate in Jamaica for a small country is ridiculous. How could that be? How could that be? For such a small island, the crime rate and the murder is out of control. And the people sitting there and allowing these politicians, PNP, JNP, it doesn't matter, same thing. It's like the same thing as the Democrat and Republican, same propaganda, same thing. You know, you have two parties fighting against each other for one country. That's when it's one government. There's no two separate government. There's no Democrat government. There's no Democrat, Republican government. It's one country, people. They need a balance. There have to be a balance. You know what I mean? There have to be a balance. So, you know what I mean? Another thing with the home invasion, you know, I don't understand. These people have the audacity breaking people's houses. Breaking people's houses and invade their house. Rob them, kill them, beat them up, all type of nonsense going on in Jamaica. So with all of that going on, you trying to tell me Chris Brown just bring demons to Jamaica for people to start acting in that way? Come on now, people, smart up. And the thing that what we have to understand, people, what we have to understand is this: it's not just Jamaica. This is a world problem. You know what I mean? Jamaica have their problem, America have their problem, Africa have their problem, Russia have their problem, China have their problem. Every country have their problem they have to deal with, because it's a world problem. It's a world problem. Guess what the world problem is? The world problem is disobedient. That's the world problem. You have a system that refuse to be fair, but they love wicked more than love good, love darkness more than love light. That's the system that we live in today. So, you know what I mean? So these people saying, oh, Chris Brown came to Jamaica and let out demons. So you trying to tell me demon been at Jamaica since a big enough time, people. Demon been in America since big enough time. So don't come in and sit here like we are so innocent, Jamaica, like we sitting here like we so innocent, because the government sold out. That's the thing. The thing with Jamaica government, it's the same. It's in the same category as Haiti. Look what's going on in Haiti. You know why there's a lot of things going on in Haiti? Because guess what? In disobedient. Especially these countries that know the right way. Especially these countries that know the Most High is the right way. The true and living Creator know is the right way. There's no other propaganda. So, and when these countries benefit the propaganda, what you think gonna happen? What you think gonna happen? If you rebel and do what you want to do and do the propaganda, just how the world end up. So it's not a Jamaican problem, not America. It's a world problem, and and these people go on social media don't understand that it's yeah, it's a problem where you live at the present moment. Yes, but it's not just your problem. It's a world problem. It's a world problem. It's a world problem. So people saying no, Chris Brown bring all in demons. So you trying to tell me so where the spirit of murder, the spirit of drunkenness, you know what I mean? Jamaica love to drink white rum. That's the I mean, so you trying to tell me you trying to tell me those traits or good traits what we have in Jamaica, those are traits that we learn, you know what I mean, we forgetting our culture, our morals, and we turn into worship other gods. That's the problem. That's the problem. That's the problem. No one want to speak about these things, but that's the problem. We love the materialistic things, and it's the same thing in America. Same thing in America. You know, we could speak about the same thing with hip hop. You know what I mean? The 58th year of hip hop, and look at this. Look at the condition of hip hop. Um, you have people. This is where hip hop is going. Speaking of that, speaking of that, people. Speaking of that, let me see here. I don't know if I have. I don't know if I have it here, but there was a picture. This is the new wave of hip hop. We had this young lady. Her pants is down to her ankles. That's gangster hip hop for females now. That's a trend. Female have their pants don't way down at their ankle now. That's a trend. So speaking of where I'm saying this is a world problem. Okay, no. How is a world problem, especially in hip hop? You know, I did a video the other day, and I believe that I believe was a prophetic word from the Most High about self-destruction in hip hop. So now we have people celebrating the 50 years of hip hop, and look where we at now. Hip hop is not in a good place. It's not in a good place. It's not in a good place. You know what I mean? I have another video to do on that, a continuation of that video about the gangster rap, how that came into the hip hop in the 80s, and people, you know what I mean, gangster rap started out on a positive note. It was supposed to be a positive movement, but it got tainted and tainted. It got tainted with all type of negative vibes, and was category as gangster rap. You know what I mean? Then they put in the category, or these are the people that being disobedient, don't want to. But gangster rap was supposed to people speak about experience in the community to expose what's going on in the community on life experience. But that they took it to another level where our kids, you know what I mean, you have the 90s, the 90 generation going. Because guess what? Self-Destruction came out in 1989, January 15, 1989. So this year is the 34th year of self-destruction. Altogether, rap is 50 years altogether. So for the last 34 years, we didn't, you know what I mean, you have those rappers that benefit from the 80s, from the 90s on up to the 2000s are very rich, and some of them are billionaire, very rich. But guess what? Look at the type of music they push to our community. So now the music it used as a tool, as a message. So now the message that was sent out in the music wasn't a good message, was negative vibes. So with all the years and 34 years of negative vibes, it come up to this. This is what we see in the present time of today. That's what gangster or rap music. I'm not saying rap music is bad, people. I'm not saying it's 100% bad, but we have to take some responsibility for the music that we put out there. You know, in atmosphere, we have to be responsible. That's what YARDCHAT is about, people. You are responsible daily. You understand? Yeah. So so you know what I mean. So the sad thing about the situation in Jamaica right now, you have the police which is corrupt, and they don't want to help the people because guess what? When they don't want to help the people because even this day, people want to say Jamaica. I believe Jamaica is still under the British ruling because how I came to that conclusion. When we go to the higher courts, where we go to England, what I'm telling you, all right. The vast cartel, I think they appeal it. Where it's going to England, the UK. So what that's telling you, we still under the British control in certain ways, but they don't want to tell you these things because. And another thing that put Jamaica in a hole too, Jamaica is indebted to a lot of countries, Jamaica, and another thing with Jamaica with the government, we had natural resources like marl, aluminum, all these things, backside company, and all them things there. But the government is so corrupt. They didn't even have. They don't even want to the machinery that they need to have the natural resources. They don't want to invest to get these type of machine. Guess what? You have other company come from outside and come in now. And instead of Jamaica supposed to gain, they lose. Because guess what? The company will say, "Oh, you have to pay for our services. It's our machine." So instead of Jamaica go forward, they go backwards. So I don't know who's making these deals, but whoever's making these deals, behind the scenes is to keep Jamaica down. To keep Jamaica as a slave country, to keep it down. Keep that means someone is ruling over Jamaica, and it's not the prime minister who you see there. You know what I mean? Because just the other day, I did a piece on the teachers in Jamaica, right? Where all the teachers resigning, putting their resignation letter, giving, last time I checked, it was over 1,000. You know what I mean? Because guess what? And it's all tied together. Guess what now? Because sometimes the teachers them work and don't get paid. You understand? So it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. And and guess what now? And let's get to the police now. With the police department, they don't have no guideline. They get the training. I know they get the training, but guess what? Jamaica is so messed up right now. Even the police is so corrupt. Majority of the crime that taking place happen on like the results. Like the all inclusive. The police take the time to go there to investigate. And now, like they say, oh, Jamaica rely on tourism. Yeah, rely on tourism, but for how long? How long Jamaica could, survive the present condition? The people there, the government don't value the people. But they value people to pay about the $40 million now. The $10 million we have to pay back a month. I don't understand why should we pay that money? Why should the people in Jamaica pay that money? And just the other day, you have all the cabinet in Jamaica and the prime minister and all these get big time raises, and the people in Jamaica, I don't even know. I think they have some type of I know you get pension and things like that, but and it's so bad out there. Sometimes people hear this. You work your job. You work, and the end of the week or the 2 weeks, they turn around telling you they don't have money to pay you. You know what I mean? So it's bad. Some of these companies, they don't have the money. You know what I mean? But they want people to work. So you have people working for free labor. You cannot, things can't work like that, people. You know what I mean? And that's the problem why you see with the crime rate in Jamaica, like, you have this girl, um, Stephany Williams missing for how many weeks now, and the government, they don't care, because the people in the police department, they don't care. They just don't care, because guess what? They don't believe that they are being compensated enough, people. They believe they're not being paid enough for their job. The teachers, you work for the week, and in the week, you're not getting your paycheck. Come on now. That's why these teachers, they don't want to go in the system. They don't, they're not even giving the month or 3 weeks notice, what you're supposed to give before, you resign. But these people just giving their resignation paper, because they don't want to deal with it. They don't want to deal with it. But who's that affecting? The youths, the kids. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. The government. So yes, people. So people, check this out. So this is the you have the picture here, and you know what I mean. And if you go to her social media, you know what I mean. This was published in September 11th, this past week here. The family decide to give a $1 million reward for any information, people. So once again, you know what I mean. If you have any information leading up, any information to find out the location of this young lady's disappearance, August 24th. Stacey Williams, people. Stephany Williams, excuse me. Any information you have, the number again is 876-924-1421. Anyone with information about Stephany Williams is asked to contact the Spring Police Department in Jamaica, 876-924-1421, people. Yeah. So if you have any information, go contact it. Yeah. But the only thing that I don't like, people, to be honest, I don't like the picture they have up there for her. The picture there is because even when you go on her social media page, you don't really, they don't really give, like a real up-to-date picture of her. You know what I mean? It's just, I believe they need to, give an up-to-date picture of her, so they could give, because the pictures that they have up there, it doesn't look nothing like this young lady that's missing for all these weeks. Yeah. Yep. So how's everything going, people? How's everything going? How's everything going? What's going on, people? Make sure you press that like button. Like button. Yeah. Yeah, people. So we do. Speaking about the Dancehall Medikk, Stephany Williams, missing in Jamaica since August 24th, people. Yeah, she's missing. You know what I mean? I don't know, and I did update. You know what I mean? I look online, see if any update, but to my knowledge, she haven't been found as yet. So I mean, keep her in your prize, people. Hopefully, by the most grace of Most High, that she, will find safe and alive. I mean, because I could only imagine what this mother's going through. You know what I mean? You don't wish that on anyone. Any parents too. You know what I mean? Stressing about Your child, you know. Yeah, people. Yeah, listen, man. People, I haven't did a live in a while. You know what I mean. But thank you everyone for joining tonight. I haven't did a live. I mean, for a long time. But listen, people. I'm looking for hosts to come on this platform. So if anybody who want to come on, hit us up. Hit us up. Come on this platform, because we want to get this platform, rock and rolling, people. You know what I mean? Good conversation going. Good. Open platform discussion, reality talk, real things. No propaganda. No propaganda. Too much propaganda. Yeah. I'm gonna show a picture again, people, so we could, I'm gonna show her picture again. This is a young lady I'm missing in Jamaica. This is a young lady missing, so anyone see her? Yeah, she's missing since August 24th, people. Yeah. This what she look like, you know what I mean? And there's some other pictures, you know what I mean? It doesn't look like her. Let me see if I can pull up. This is an old phone. This is my old phone that I have here, but let me see if I can pull up a picture of her so I can show you, because they need to update her pictures, because it's not a good look to see the pictures that they have up there. It doesn't look nothing like her. Let me see if I can pull up. Let me see something. Yeah. Yeah, I'm on her page here. I mean, I could understand the reason why they said thin, because if you look at some of her pictures, you know what I mean, yeah, you could tell that, thin, but she's not that thin, people. She's not, you know what I mean? So, so this is another picture of her too. Completely different. You see? Completely different. So you know what I mean? So we have to be more. And this is the most, this is one of the pictures I'm seeing around of her, people. Everybody's showing this picture. And and listen, people, and we all know, no disrespect, we all know she have on a lot of makeup. And look at this picture, people. Look at that picture. Compared to this picture. You know what I mean? She's a young lady missing Jamaica. Stephany Williams. Stephany Williams. AKA. So you know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? They have to change the description. If she's not a thin built girl, you know what I mean? She's a thick girl. I don't understand why. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? So it's very important if her parents, her mom, have a recent picture, at least, they, because these old pictures of her, she doesn't look like that. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? And boy, it's rough, man. It's rough. It's rough, and it's, you know what I mean. You know what I mean? And the thing that get me so upset is, like, the police. They're supposed to, why they can't, with the phone. You know what I mean? Why they can't trace the phone? You know what I mean? see if any cameras in the area. You know what I mean? The last person that she spoke to, you know, IP address, anything. You know what I mean? They could do. They have the technology to do that, people. But like I said, the government, they just don't care for the people. You know what I mean? And the thing is, Jamaica don't have a lot of resources. That's the problem. We don't have a lot of resources. You know what I mean? You know, especially when it comes down to all these different crimes. You know what I mean? Jamaica is so small, and look at the murder crime rate. People getting assaulted. It's crazy. The home invasion, everything. You know what I mean? It's too much. It's too much. But the problem is, the government don't care for the people. That's the problem. The government sold out, you know, Jamaica years ago. Years ago for what? For their pocket, for their benefit. So, know what you're seeing is the after effect of what, you know, they did to the country. So this is a result of it. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, people. Make sure you press that like button. Yeah. You know what I mean? Tomorrow, I'm gonna see if I can come on tomorrow again. You know what I mean? Yeah, we see if I come on tomorrow again. So listen, people. So listen, y'all need to press the like button, share these videos, and if you like it, subscribe to our channel. You know what I mean? So hopefully that, you know, this video could shed a little light on, you know what I mean, you know, this young lady, Stephany Williams, missing. You know? Yeah, people. So what's going on out there, people? What's going on? What's going on? Leave your comment. Leave your comment. You know what I mean? Leave your comment, people. Leave your comments. Good or bad. Negative or positive. I will look at them and view them. Yeah. Yeah, people. So, all right. Thanks for joining me this late evening. It's almost 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. All right, people. Thank you for joining me again. I'm out. Stay tuned for another episode. Thank you for all the people that viewing the channel. Our watch time is going up. Thank you for, you know, I'm getting very good feedback on, you know, the last video I did, the self-destruction. I will do another part soon to that. Yeah, a little more detail, you know, how gangster rap came into, you know, a little more detail. So stay tuned for that, people. Yes, our podcast will be due on Friday. I have something this Friday coming up. We have, you know, I have a gentleman coming on this Friday that, you know, we're gonna catch your vibes, you know. He was supposed to come on yesterday, but I couldn't, you know, there was so much thing going on yesterday, you know what I mean? So, coming on today. Yeah. All right, people. Thank you for joining me again. All right. Enough love. Y'all chat out.